Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Here we go. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them. Now here's Embiid. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. Pass to Edgecombe. And here is Garland. And here is Mitchell. Down low. Paul George with the steal. Maxey on the wing. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Clock at 4. And here's Garland for 3.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now the 76ers with it. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Edgecombe, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about DJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Mobley double teamed. Takes a shot at the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Here's Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Left side, George. Over to the left wing. There's Embiid. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Boy, it is early to pick up that second foul. Now you have to navigate how you want to defend.
To the inside. Here's George. Wade with the defensive effort.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Right side, Porter. Pass to Merrill. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
What you love about Max Strus is he is plug and play. Because he is a great distance shooter, he opens the floor and he can fit into any system.
Here's Merrill. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Here's Maxey. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Here's Merrill. Scoreless thus far. Now, here's Strus. Pass to Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
The 76ers leading. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Maxey. Outside for George.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
And here's Strus for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. 76ers on top, leading by just 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Philadelphia with the ball. Let's check in now with our Allie Laforce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Pass to Tyson. Edwards brings the double team. The wide open look here for Garland. The baseline J off the mark. Up top, Grimes. Hasn't made one yet. And that one's good. Drummond
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. It's Drummond with the rebound. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, long-time record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Donovan Mitchell drops the hammer.
Oh, my goodness, a little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. It's Grimes on the wing. Back to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Pass to Porter. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 9. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep, sinks the three-pointer. Blackbirds got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
It's stolen by McCain. It's Grimes on the wing. McCain with the ball. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And Porter, here we go. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. 59 seconds left to play here in the half. It's Strus on the wing. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Bona. No scoring in this one. Ominous double. Pass to Grimes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Merrill. He's guarded by Grimes. Back to Garland. Fires for 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. In the corner, Drummond with it. Pass to Bona. And stolen by Hunter. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And the first half is now in the books. 76ers lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Mitchell outside. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Garland way outside. Misses the three.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Drains the three-pointer. Maxey's got 7 points in the game.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Back to Garland. And here is Mitchell. He's got 9. Garland, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The Cavaliers trailed by 9. Allen outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley outside. Hunter on the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Boy, Darius Garland is a fantastic scorer already, and I think there's tremendous upside yet. Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
DB, given his accuracy, do you think Darius Garland will ever be in the 50-40-90 club?
You know what, Kevin? I think very few people have ever done it. Do I believe Darius Garland has the talent to do it? No question about it. He is a tremendous shooter and an electric young guard in this league.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The 3, Hunter.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Now Mitchell. Hunter on the wing. Over Maxey. Hunter no good.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Edgecombe with it. Back to Maxey. The offensive rebound. Oubre outside. George, that's a 2-pointer. Good as the jump shot falls. And now a 10-point 76ers lead.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Outside, Maxey connects from three-point range. Maxey's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia. Garland attacking. That one goes in. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
George, no good. The Cavaliers trailed by 11. It's deflected. Oubre with the steal. The three. George, no good.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Wade outside. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. And here's Garland for three. Sinks the triple. Garland's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. Here's Maxey. 10 points for him. George sets a screen. It's good. Nice touch there for Maxey. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Back to Strus. Pass to Merrill. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Unloads from 9. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Merrill's got his first 2 points. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. George looking around. Pass to Edgecombe. They get a hand on it. Here's Tyson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of
Cleveland, 25.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Philadelphia leading by 8. Now McCain. Inside. Pass to Grimes. Shoots over Garland. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailed by 8. Here's Mitchell. The layup off target.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Now it. Pass to Watford. Green by Watford. Puts up a deep 3. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. The 76ers leading by 8. Over to the wing. To the middle. Watford inside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Hunter. To the paint. There's Garland. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. McCain with the ball. Pass to Grimes. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Here's Mitchell. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's McCain. Just his first attempt. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Garland. Now here's Mobley. Mobley is screened. Oh, what a finish!
That's an important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
McCain. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Philadelphia?
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Hunter the screen. Now Allen. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Now Edgecombe. Embiid inside. Outside George. And the three misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's Allen. Now Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Cleared away by George. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. From deep. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers trailed by 6. Now Allen. And there's the dunk.
What a moment for Jarrett Allen. Ready for the bright lights, folks.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Good. Donovan Mitchell down low.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
And here's Maxey. Outside George. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, sometimes just standing up there by yourself, it takes even more focus to drain the technical, but he gets it done and adds to their lead.
And they go to the intentional foul. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point. A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by 7. Maxey got it to go off the glass.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about